A disaster, Speaker fight exposes GOP leadership vacuum. With House Republicans riven by infighting, unable to coalesce around a pick for Speaker, former President Donald Trump had an emphatic message for the new GOP majority. "Do not turn a great triumph into a giant and embarrassing defeat," Trump warned in all caps on his social media platform Wednesday morning, urging the 20 or so insurgents to close the deal and back Kevin McCarthy. It didn't help. Only one voter budged, a previous McCarthy backer who opted to vote present instead. The stalemate is more than an embarrassment for McCarthy, who is now the first person in a century to muddle through multiple ballots, 6 so far, and appears no closer to clinching the job than when voting began. The revolt is raising alarms within the party as members warn they are sabotaging their new, narrow majority and alienating voters as they struggle to perform their most basic function, electing their own leader. The episode also poses more profound questions about the party's identity and future. It's a fresh reminder of Trump's waning influence inside the GOP, even among the most vocal supporters of his Make America Great Again political movement, as he again seeks the party's presidential nomination, exposing a leadership vacuum with no obvious alternative to unite the party and guide it through practical governing responsibilities and political challenges. Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich warned that the anti-McCarthy Republicans were playing with fire. "This is the greatest danger we've had as a party since 1964, Gingrich said in an interview, referring to the Republican National Convention that saw moderates facing off against conservative insurgents. "The Republican base," he said, "is watching chaos in the House, and they're watching the potential for a never-Trump and an always-Trump collision that could be devastatingly divisive." The party's allies in conservative media were equally distressed. "This is a disaster for the Republicans," Fox News host Steve Doocy said Wednesday on Fox and Friends. Sean Hannity said Tuesday night that House Republicans are now on the verge of becoming a total clown show if they're not careful. On Tuesday, McCarthy failed to win the required majority on 3 ballots as a group of 20 Republican rebels insisted on a more conservative alternative. On Wednesday, the anti-McCarthy group ticked up to 21 through 3 more failed votes. Until a speaker is chosen, the elected representatives to the House cannot be sworn in, leaving Congress's lower chamber in a suspended state of dysfunction. The extraordinary infighting rippled across the Republican ecosystem as the 2024 election cycle gets underway. "What I'm hearing from grassroots Republicans, donors, candidates, and even federal elected officials is that there's a significant leadership vacuum on the Republican side," said Harmeet Dillon, a California attorney who is challenging Republican National Committee Chair Ronna McDaniel to lead the party's organizing committee.